Humphrey Studios, associated with Thomas Hankins and Friends Trackmaster Adventures, presents you a new special called The Legend of Hill the Helicopter. One morning, Hill the Helicopter came and buzzed down. He broke the track. He broke the track and he destroyed it. He destroyed it pretty badly. And all of a sudden, a train was coming down the track. It was Emily and Rebecca. They came right down the track. They applied their brakes when they saw the track. When they saw the track, it was too late. Rebecca and Emily came off the rails, and they laid on their sides, waiting for someone to come and get them. Merlin came in. Look at that bad accident, matey. It shows you how bad things can go. How that accident even happened. And the helicopter flew away over to his helipad. Meanwhile, Nia was surprised coming down the track. Nia, here we go, he said, and she came right down the track. James was there. How in the world did they have a derailment? It was sabotage. There was no way it was a sabotage. Just no way. "Pah," said James, and he went forward. Never, James. There's always something bad happening around the corner. Something unexpected. And here was the unexpected part. James applied his brakes and knocked Nia forward. Now that was the unexpected, said James. But if that was the case, then how did that ever happen? Meanwhile, Victor came and cleared up the rest of the wreckage. Well, Emily and Nia were taken to the steamworks. And Emily and Rebecca were taken to the steamworks. Rebecca was there at the steamworks waiting for Emily, who was getting repaired at the dock area. James chugged down the track. Here's James. James ran forward. Chugged right down the track. Here comes James down the track. Here comes James. Here comes James. Signing bread and a really glad. Hooray for James. Hooray for James. And everyone's saying hello. Look who's coming down the track. Hooray for James. Hooray for James. Everyone's favorite red-painted train. Hooray for James. Hooray for James. Boo-hoo to James. Boo-hoo to James, said Harold the helicopter. He and Thomas must get their lesson. And so do the other engines. They need their lessons too. They still will learn their lessons. On account of the fact, meanwhile, meanwhile, Victor was going down the track at a high pace. I cannot stop, he said. Harold had accidentally ran right into the projector. The jet! Victor came right off the rails. First he came in. Seemed like you got in an accident, Victor. Finally, Victor was put back on the rails, and he moved forward with his job. front of the trucks that had caused the accident. I don't know, was he able to run into that, he said. Meanwhile, something seemed suspicious going on. Because of the track breaking, they had to get more track. That way they could fix the old track. So Thomas and James were sent to do that job. Meanwhile, Harold the helicopter had shifted away in the track and had broken it, breaking the track. James and Thomas were carrying the train on it. No one knew about the weakness of the track. So when Thomas and James puffed over it, they found their accident to be a surprise. They came over the track. Oh no, said James as he tramped down the track. Said Thomas as he crashed. Finally, they chuffed. Oh, look at this mess. How this happened? I think it might have been Harold the helicopter, said James. I never trust that chopper, dude. He may be right, said Thomas. Maybe it was Harold the helicopter. And the dastardly helicopter flew up in the air. The dastardly helicopter flew up in the air. It happened to be right, too. A couple days later, the track had happened to be fixed. Rebecca was being repaired. Well, Emily was back on the rails again. Meanwhile, everyone viewed Thomas's and James' derailment as a tragedy. Gordon was going down the line one day. Express coming through! The helicopter, though, has set a trap for Gordon, too. I'm the fastest engine on Sawdust. Ah! What the? I'm now gonna be derailed, he said to himself in a utterly horrible manner. Help me, he said, as the bridge shifted and collapsed underneath his weight. Oh no, said Gordon, I'm derailing. Oh no, said Gordon. He came right off the rails. Oh no, said Gordon. This is horrible sabotage. It's just been affecting us all. The mess of sorter was horribly bad. Percy was chuffing down the line. He was going so fast he couldn't stop. Help me, said Percy. I can't stop. He applied his brakes and all of a sudden it was too late. Now the helicopter one day was flying, waiting for his next attack. Emily was coming down the line that day. My next attack must be on Emily and Rebecca. They're carrying another doubleheader together, this time on a safer route and a non-potentially broken track. But this was when Harold the helicopter came up with a plan. The doubleheader was really small, only carrying one freight car, but the reason there was a doubleheader to make sure there wasn't any bad accidents coming up soon. And what they didn't realize was there was a bad accident coming up soon. A horrible accident coming up soon. So horrible. So horrible. Of course, they had no idea why there was a bad accident coming up soon. They had no idea there even was a bad accident coming up soon. But yes, there was a bad accident coming up soon. And they were going to not like it either. I mean, who would like a bad accident? That's like the equivalent of, I don't know, liking a bad accident. And yes, I'm going to have to say, there's nothing like liking a bad accident. Because it doesn't exist. Bad accidents are meant to be bad accidents and not good. Unless they play a key rule and change that's good, which never happens. Emily and Rebecca were coming down the track. They applied their brakes before it was too late. Well, no. Emily had came off the rails. And Rebecca came off the rails. But Emily was the most affected by the crash. Eventually, they were put back on the rails. But Victor didn't stop. And he had a crash too. But Harold the helicopter one day was spotted by police. And he and his driver were put underneath arrest. And Harold the helicopter was scrapped.
You couldn't help yourself in the Three Musketeers, could you?
Yes?
You ate it.
Only the first half.
Did you make a video?
I'm almost done.
Oh my God, so I'm on it?
No. Harold the helicopter was arrested and scrapped. And the new helicopter is built, named Broom.
How long is the video?
So far, it's like 17 minutes.
Jesus.
Harold the helicopter.
It's not a video, it's not a damn movie.
Finally, everything was ready to get done. And that's the end of our story. There are 2, there are 4, there are 6, there are 8. Shining trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue. They're a really useful crew. All with different roles to play. Out in the sheds are far away. Down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends. Thomas, he's the cheeky one. Rebecca is a whole lot of fun. Percy pulls the mail on time. Gordon thunders down the line. Emily really knows her stuff. No, that's not how it goes. But Emily really knows her stuff. James is always showing off. Rebecca likes to help and share. Kevin, well, let's say he's square. There are 2, there are 4, there are 6, there are 8. Shining trucks and hauling freight. Red and green and brown and blue. They're a really useful crew. All with different roles to play. Mountain and sheds are far away. Down the hills and round the bends. Thomas and his friends.